And I was talking for probably the last 10 seconds and didn't even realize that I was not only not added. Well, no, not only was I muted. Wow, this is a rough start. Not only was I muted, I did not even add myself to the stage. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Board Review Monday. People like Mondays. Wow, we're already thick in the stream here. What do we got? 42 people in here. Good morning. I'm going to get to all your comments here shortly. Hello, whether you're watching in YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, make sure you're following the page, like the stream, give it a retweet, whatever you want to do. You know, we always appreciate it. And I hope you all had a very good weekend and a very good holiday. Mine was good. I definitely feel what's the word? Fatter. I definitely feel fatter. I want to say, you know, I actually, for the most part, for my standards of Thanksgiving, because I've said it and I'll say it again, I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday. I didn't eat as much as I typically do because I'm trying to be a little bit better. I mean, when you, I'm going to just wipe my camera real quick. It looks a little foggy. When you get older, you know, you don't have the same metabolism, obviously. You know, I'm no scientist or doctor, but you'll feel it. You know, you'll feel it. You get heavier, you get bloated. I've got digestion issues. I've got hernias. Like, this shit sucks. So I really don't want to put myself in a lot of pain. I didn't eat as much as I typically do. And I got to tell you, I don't regret it. But what I did do, I picked a lot. The leftovers the past couple of days, I think I've had 3 turkey sandwiches. I had one last night for dinner. I had one the night before for dinner. I had one the day after, right? So Friday, that's 3 consecutive days of turkey sandwiches. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's like my favorite part of Thanksgiving. I like the stuffing and the sweet potatoes, roast the mallows always. Coquito, I've had some coquito. My aunt this year made pistachio coquito. It was fucking fantastic. So it was great. I hope everybody had a nice time. And wow, I've got a lot of I got a lot of messages to catch up on. We've got Special K with a sub bang, resubscribe with Prime 18-monther. Appreciate you, Special K. Good job on Michigan. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Go Blue and thank God for Ryan Day. Yeah, no shit. The what's the sub counter at? I think we were at 704. Is that 703 now? We're at 703 till I have to shave my head. Goat is the first commenter this morning in YouTube. What's up, Goat? Hello and good morning. The Bills make me want to shout. Kick your head. Yeah, I'm not going to read all that. That's awesome, Snide. Now do Ohio State. Oh, damn. Steak got him good with that one. Go Blue. What's up? Evan F. Morning Unk. What's up? Nikki Gord. Steak in timeout. Very funny. Go Birds. Yep. Nice job. I tweeted already about the Eagles defense. Very impressive. We like the Ravens. They almost were a newsletter play. They were a circa play for us. We went 3-2. Nice little bounce back in the NFL. We like to see that. A 2-1 week, a 3-2 week. We're into it. Let me keep going here. The New York Jets stink. Yep. Guess who's back? What's up? Back again. I don't know who's back. Josh Allen. Yep. Damn. Snidesy time me out. Wow. Been hanging around D-Gen too long. Yeah. Steak isn't really a fan of discipline. It is apparently what the common theme is, and that's okay. See, Kev, D-Gen, bro, I had a first touchdown parlay. Brian Robinson and James Cook, and they gave it to James Cook backup. I had $8. Would have paid $1,800. Brutal. Yeah, we had the squad ride, not the squad ride, the collab Steak and I 0-3 on collabs. Yep. Snide, full, Hitler, extend Ryan Day. Snidesy, zero tolerance for bull slander. Yep. I think you mean Bill slander. Yep. How many more days till you head back up to New York tomorrow night? I'll be back up tomorrow night. I've enjoyed myself, although I got to tell you, in Florida right now, it is fucking freezing. Freezing. It's like 40 degrees. It's insane. Hey, boss, what's up, Papa Bane? Bane, I feel like you're always changing your name, which is totally fine with me. Also, I love the you refer to me as King and Boss. I think you alternate, but that's okay, too. Grumpy Face from Steak. Wow, a lot of chatter. I wish I would have eaten more. Yep, Jurassic Unk. Love that. The charcuterie boards were dangerous. Yep. Turkey sandwich leftovers the best. I agree. Good thing Ohio State got the number one out of the transfer portal this season. Laughy face. Yeah, that's very funny. 15 degrees. Yep, you're such a WD gen reading comments. Listen, I don't know. I think more people like it than don't like it, right? Do we like that? Hold on one second. Did I just get a fucking phone call? I don't know what the fuck this is. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Always get a fucking phone call right when I start streaming. Anyways, we just got another sub bang. We got a hype train level 1 in this motherfucker. Yeah, are we good with reading comments in all seriousness? I think so. I mean, it's probably something I'm always going to do. I like to do it because I like hanging out with everybody in here talking shit. But I know sometimes it does distract me and it does take away from talking about the board and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure if I'm ever like overdoing it, keep me honest. I'd like it if you referred to us as chat. Yeah, worst NFL CP weekend of the year. Starting a dub club so you can all fade me and I can buy. That's the wrong buy, but I think you're doing that on purpose every time you comment. Oh boy, hairline not good. Kids lunch this week. Corn with the Vikings props. Listen, you're a sharp. Forgot I got my juice down here. Corn, you're a sharp son of a bitch. I think out of everybody in this community, you are definitely somebody I respect the most in terms of your opinions, especially your futures. But when it comes to prop capping your favorite team, no mas. No mas. Good Vikings win, though. I got to be honest. I like the Vikings. Let's recap. Should we recap? Degen, we all appreciate you. Goat. Thank you very much. Interactive streamers. Okay. I just want to make sure. I agree. I like it. I'll tell you what, it's exhausting. My fucking head legitimately hurts. My voice hurts. My jaw hurts. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I didn't think this was going to be as taxing and as physically demanding as it is. It's tough. Love interactive stringer. Great. Well, I'm happy that you guys are happy. Taylor Court has me an absolute rat piss this weekend. AR5 season. What happened to the one? Devon Veal, anytime touchdown score today. We're going to talk about it. Tell that to Jordan Addison. Yeah, well, to be fair, it was his prop was 41.5 and he got 42 yards the one time I fucking tailed. Toasty with a sub bang. I think that has us from 704 to 702 remaining if you guys want to update the counter. Sorry if you're listening to the podcast audio. That was just a quick pause because I just realized I went for a quick run. I haven't eaten anything and I'm going to fade. I'm going to fade. So I have to suck down this smoothie. Got some protein, banana, spinach, blueberries. No peanut butter today. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Okay. Marvin Mims too. No. Darnold, most NTs and guy is MVP. Corn is a sale merchant. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Also, not that I'm here to rub anybody's face and shit. I do think it's hilarious. Corn was yelling at me for mushing Utah against Colorado. Corn, you have no place to talk about mushing Colorado. You no place to talk about mushing Colorado. Corn bets against Colorado. They got the fucking Heisman Trophy winner, and they're going to win fucking 9 games. Love to see it. All right. Worst NFL Sunday of the year for me, drowning in CMC piss. Oh, Cam, me too, man. I was up 1.87 units going into the night game. I said, do I scale back? Do I take my profit? I don't really love anything in this game. I didn't love the Niners. I saw a lot of Niners love yesterday. Did like the over. I didn't get there. Ended up going with CMC. I thought he would bounce back after that horrendous fumble he had against the Packers, although it wasn't that horrendous, actually, because they were going to lose anyway. But I went CMC, and then obviously James Cook first touchdown. I had a dream James Cook scored a touchdown, and it was always anytime. Always anytime. Good shit, Corn. If Jerry Jeudy revenge game is going to be public as fuck, then give me David Njoku day. Yep. That's fine. Hey DGen, remember when I messaged you about Bucky weekly specials rushing leader? Didn't bet it. Oh no, was he the most rushing yards? Yeah, shout out to Bucky carrying my fantasy team right now. Not that anybody gives a fuck, but I'm in first place. No big deal. Shout out Jared Goff. Shout out James Conner. Shout out Trey McBride. Shout out Bucky Irving. Shout out J.K. Dobbins. Shout out Jameson Williams. Shout out Brian Thomas Jr. Shout out fucking James Cook. Yeah, you heard all those players like, wow, DGen, what a team you have. Yeah, and I just want you to know when I was assembling it, all the other 11 assholes, Greg included in my league, were like, what are you doing? Anyways, I definitely just mushed my fantasy team. By the way, I don't give a fuck about your fantasy team, and I know you don't give a fuck about mine, but I do have to comment every now and then. Made money on Colorado. Check DM, you hater. Oh God, I don't care. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm glad you did for what it's worth. Oh, look who it is. Big flexer. I almost put Prime bets in timeout for a fucking week this morning. Listen, Prime comes in the Discord chirping, talking about my record and Greg's record in the NFL. I just want you to know, if there's ever anybody in this space who can handle the chirps and the feedback and the criticism, it's us. Okay. So I don't want to be soft, and I don't want to yell at Primer because of that. But flexing and after a big winning weekend, and also shitting on other people who admittedly stink at betting the NFL this year after a winning weekend is a douche move, and I'm anti-douche. So I'm a man of principle, so I thought about banning Primer for a week because for that principle, but Steak is in my ear saying that makes us look really soft, and we're not soft, so I'm going to honor not being soft, okay? Because we are not soft above all else, but I'm anti-douche. Prime also DM'd me and said he's fucking around. He would only do it to us, so I'm going to take his word for it. Prime is rich. Yep. Need proof that Primer donated to the little military after hitting that slip for the Clippers. Oh, he hit the slip for the Clipper? I don't really know what. Oh, he said he was going to win a fuck ton of money, I think, right? Okay. Anyways, let's get into it. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to recap. Without further ado, hold on one second. Why am I getting these fucking random ass texts right now? Okay. DGen, it's Brown tonight. Bo Nix has been bad against man. Browns run third. I'm going to talk about it. I like the Browns and I like the under. It's not really a douche move. If y'all were random people, I wouldn't do that. Okay, fair enough. As long as you are friendly fucking around, I am always good with that. I will always condone that. I don't know what's going on with this fucking thing. Is that better? Apologize for no, you don't have to apologize from the bottom of your heart. That's like too sensitive. Shocker, DGen is fading Bo Nix again. Hold on. What do you mean again? When did I fade Bo Nix before? I faded him with the Jets, and I think that's it. Right? I didn't take the Chiefs. Fake news. I took the under. I knew they were going to beat the fuck out of the Falcons, but I didn't know that Bo Nix was going to fucking score so many points, that asshole. If you call that under, fading Bo Nix, then so be it. All right, let's get into it, guys. We're going to recap. We have a lot to discuss. Now I'm going to take my eyes off of the chat for a little bit. Otherwise, we will never get this train rolling. Let's go to the NFL. And before we talk about Monday Night Football, let's recap all the games. And I'm going to pull up my screen. You're on Broncos minus 6.2 units. This is not a collaboration, then. I'll tell you that. Does a bear shit in the woods? You're biased against Bo Nix and Sean Payton. No. Sean Payton, yes. I have accepted that Sean Payton owns me this year. I tweeted a couple weeks ago that I'm falling in love with Bo Nix. I still hate Sean Payton, but I'm a Bo Nix slipper. Yeah, Steak. I agree. I'll admit when I'm wrong. Oh, you know what? Actually, we'll get there. Here we go, brownies. Here we go. Yeah, I think I'm right. Where's Barty Bart? Barty Bart always has a fucking conniption fit when I criticize the Browns. I'm going to be backing them tonight. Okay? Going to be backing them tonight. We'll talk about that. For now, let's recap. Let's talk about the weekend that was. First and foremost, I was going to... Hold on. Share screen. Not the best setup over here, but it's gonna make do. Can you guys see that good? Okay. Thursday. I don't think we really need to discuss Thursday because I think we recapped it on Friday. LSU was the best bet of the weekend. Yeah, great bet. 2-2-1 in the college football newsletter, by the way. What do we end the year? 52, 30-1. Good job. We take that. Steak. I don't think we had one losing weekend. I think we just had break evens. Oh no, we did have one 3-4 weekend. Pretty fucking good. NFL, I can't believe we didn't get that Bucks under. Can't believe it. Fucking Bryce Young. We'll talk about it. Steak, can you send me the DM Chewy sent you? I need a good laugh. Yep. I hit every TD score on Thursday with So Dude. That's fucking awesome, Big Rob. Love to hear it. All right. Let's recap. Congratulations to the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears betters. You know what? Is this? No, that's too dark, right? Okay. Kind of think that the blue light glasses are like fucking with my eyes a little bit now. I think they're backfiring. Congratulations to the Chicago Bears on firing Matt Eberflus. That's all I have to say about that. The Detroit Lions continue to stay wagons. They did not cover, but they win. That's all that matters. Dallas and the Giants, it was always the nasty over. It was never the Dolphins. It was never the Dolphins. Shout out Jordan Love. Shout out Josh Jacobs. He's running hard. Someone said I don't know ball because I was surprised that Josh Jacobs would be a good Midwest running back. And I didn't understand this because he played football in Alabama and then he played in a dome. So I just didn't know he would be a good Midwest fucking late November running back because of that. But then it was like, oh, where he's from or something. I don't fucking know. Whatever. People love saying you don't know ball, by the way. People love saying you don't know ball. I'll do a special on my fucking Taylor Horton Tucker TikTok. You went 2-10 yesterday, Book-a-Chew. Oh boy. Why are we talking about Book-a-Chew's? Why are we talking about Book-a-Chew's record? That's not nice. We don't need to primer everybody. Come on, let's do this. All right. Let's get into the recap. Oh, Friday. It was never the Chiefs, dude. Can I ask you guys a serious question? Sorry, for the first time we've seen Pratt act like he won the lottery after positive. We must have too many positive weekends. Can I ask you a guy? What's up, Yummy Yak? Can I ask you guys a serious question about the Chiefs? Can we have a serious conversation about the Chiefs for a second? I have not been fading the Chiefs this year. I respect the dynasty. I respect Patrick Mahomes and the talent and the greatness. I made a video about this. Chiefs fans, by the way, you don't want to piss them off. Chiefs fans will come at you. They're kind of like Swifties. Don't talk about the calls they get. Don't talk about anything. Don't criticize the Chiefs. I bet the Chiefs. I watched that game. The Chiefs hardly deserve to win that game, if at all. Aiden O'Connell put on a fucking masterclass. They ran all over him. The Raiders had 100 yards rushing, I believe. I mean, what was this box score? It was not good. This is crazy. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this. Las Vegas, 20 first downs, Kansas City, 18. Rushing yards, 25 for 116. Passing yards, 318. Here's my question. Okay. As we recap. And I need you to be honest with me. Fuck the Chiefs. How do I want to say this? Is it too late Is it too late to put the Chiefs on your fade list? I think that's what I want to say. They're 5-7 ATS. They have games coming up against the Chargers, at the Browns, Texans, at the Steelers, at the Broncos. I want to fade them. I want to fade them really badly. I might even take the Chargers next week. Dude, he's so bad. And you know what's so funny? Shame on me for not leaning into, what do I keep telling you guys as I get older and what I want to do more and more is lean into these coaching staffs, fading the bad ones, betting on the good ones. Brandon Staley is with the fucking 49ers. Matt Nagy is with the Chiefs. I know the Chiefs were still capable of winning a Super Bowl without him, but I'm talking on a spread to spread basis here. The Chiefs look bad. They look bad. And their defense, he doesn't call plays, I know, but he's just, his essence is there. We know Andy Reid calls plays. I know that. What's crazy is they're still going to hit their win total. I know. Sleepwalked regular season, then public doubts them and turn it on in January. Yep. So I just need to know, because now everybody's got to be thinking it. And I want to make sure I'm not too late to this, because they're 5-7 ATS. If you fade the Chiefs, you would be up money, not a substantial amount of money. I want to fade Kansas City. I want them on my fade list. And I might push the button and not even overthink it. Don't care who's on what. Don't care what betting queen is on. Don't care what the splits are. Don't care what the line is. I think I like the Chargers next week a lot. And I don't even really like the Chargers. You know they'll turn it on for the playoffs, though. They might win the Super Bowl. Yeah. They get Hollywood back in week 18, too. Who cares? I don't even think Hollywood is that good. We'll talk about it. One game at a time. That's what I'm asking, Chiote. That's literally what I'm asking. Is it too late to put the Chiefs on your fade list? Going to Sunday Night Football, Chiefs Chargers. Pray my Bolts sneak out a dub in what looks like one playmaker. Oh, no. Oh, McConkey's going to be out for that game. All right, well, maybe I won't do it then. It's auto fade. Yeah. It's going to hit their win total. Don't jinx it. But yes, thank you. I told you on that. All my other win totals suck. The Rams might fucking find a way to sneak over. I got the Rams under. I got the fucking Ravens under. The Chargers under. Titans, though. Fuck that team. Anyways, let's keep moving. That was Friday. Let's get into Sunday. Colts, Patriots. Lean the Colts here. I'm sorry. Lean the Patriots plus 2.5. Lean the over. I did do a podcast for you guys yesterday. Did anybody listen to it? I ran through the board for 30 minutes, gave you my final thoughts, had some right reads, had some wrong reads, but I like the Patriots. Thought it was a really, really short number. Would have played the line there. Also, I said how I don't like buying bad teams off of wins, but I'm okay doing it off of losses. The Patriots were off of a loss, a really embarrassing loss. I like the over in the game. Didn't play either. So pretty good read there. Shout out Matthew for calling the Jets ass since before it started. Yep. He's not out yet, but he's a shoulder injury. Got it. Don't think the lucky breaks Chiefs are getting last. Go Chargers. Okay. Anyways, I think what I want to come away from this game saying is this. I was wrong about Drake May. Anybody else? Drake May can play football. Drake May is a quarterback. I was wrong. Yep. Who's this? Jorge Milio? What's up, Jorge Milio? I don't see your name very often. Welcome to the board review. We got a hype train level 2. Thank you for the subs. We're at 702 till I'm shaving my head. I heard Primer, since he won so much money, was going to give 50 subs. Could be a rumor, though. Drake May. I mean, the Patriots should have won this game. They really should have. Drake May makes some fucking plays. Anthony Richardson, 12 of 24, 109 yards is crazy. He had a lot of drops. I watched it. I watched football all day yesterday. Alan Dims, you hear that? Watched football all day yesterday. Drake May, this is such a great stat line from your rookie quarterback. 24 of 30, 238 yards. Yeah, he had an interception, but he also had a touchdown. You know what else he had? A 41-yard run. 5 carries, 59 yards. Good on Drake May. Seriously. Here now. Good morning. Yep. Listen, sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of it. Way off about Drake May. Way off. What a quarterback for the New England Patriots. This guy can play. And who's he throwing to? Austin Hooper, Hunter Henry, Booty, Bourne. Crazy. So good on Drake May. That's all I really got from that game. Good reads, didn't profit from any of it. All right, here's a game I can't wait to talk about. Greg's best bet, which I got to tell you, I love the bet. Falcons. Chargers. This one hurt, guys. This one hurt. I mean, the Los Angeles Chargers had 157 total yards, 10 first downs, and lost the game. Booty Born. Yeah, somebody like that. What's up, AJ? Guys, I truly cannot even begin to explain how much this game upset me. And it upset me for a multitude of reasons. Multitude count as a big word? Feel good when I say it. It upset me for a multitude of reasons. Let me tell you why it upset me. It upset me because, all right, let's go down the list. Number one reason why it upset me. The game played out exactly how I thought it would in terms of my capping for the Los Angeles Chargers. What did I tell you about this team? They're good in the first half. They fade in the second half. They had a 9-7 lead in the first half. I mean, they really weren't even good in the first half. The second half, they were miserable. I think they only scored on a pick six. They had like 50 yards of offense. Being right read and a wrong result sucks. Number two, why I'm upset. I have the Chargers under their win total. They shouldn't have gotten this win, and they did. That sucks. Number three, I bet on the Atlanta Falcons, who I fucking despise. I'm not an angry guy. All right? I'm not like happy-go-lucky. I'm not a fucking Disneyland. Everything's all fucking unicorns and rainbows bullshit. You know what I mean? But God damn it. The Atlanta Falcons, watching them upsets me. I don't like this team. I don't like them. I like Kirk Cousins as a player. He seems like a good guy. I like Raheem Morris. He seems like a nice guy. I do like these guys individually. They are so beyond fraudulent. It's unbelievable, and it really actually upsets me. I am not a mean guy. I'm not an angry guy. It pisses me off watching this team play football. They fucking stink. I'm sorry, but they stink. You take away 2 games against a fucking dog shit Bucks defense who was also depleted, having fucking Uber drivers, and nothing against driving for Uber. I would drive for fucking Uber tomorrow if I got fired for anything. You know what I mean? But my point is, these guys have no business playing quarterback in the NFL. Kirk Cousins takes advantage of them, that fucking limp dick asshole. But what is he really as a quarterback? What is this team? They're soft. You can't lose this game. I'm sorry. You can't lose this game. And you know what? Kirk Cousins, yeah, he threw 4 interceptions. But you know what else pisses me the fuck off? Did you see these play calls? Did anybody see the play calls from the fucking Falcons on 4th down? Did you guys see this? Did you see the jet sweeps? How many jet sweeps can you possibly run on 4th and 1? Not to mention, also, give me a fucking break with Tyler Algier. I understand you can't give Bijan Robinson the ball every single time. He had 26 carries for 102 yards. Like, that's good. It's not insane. Algier had 8 carries for 16 yards, 2 yards a carry. This motherfucker is getting the ball on 3rd down, and then you jet sweep it on 4th down. I'm sorry. The Atlanta Falcons are the Kyle Pitts of football teams. You'd think they're big and scary. They're nothing but a soft little fucking teddy bear. And they have taken advantage, in my opinion, of like I said, prevent defense and depleted secondaries, and that's fine. They did what they're supposed to do. I give them credit for fucking coming back in that Eagles game and making Sirianni and that defense look stupid. You deserve you good job. Good job. But you can't fucking fight for 12 rounds. These guys are soft as motherfuckers. And I'm really, really upset that I had to watch the Atlanta Falcons play football. And honestly, how bad Kirk Cousins was and that defense was so good, the play calling was just abysmal when it mattered. Koo missing field goals, that fucking idiot. I can't believe it. I'm so upset. And you know, Greg started out really good. He was 4-0, 5-1 in best bets when Steak and I were sucking ass. Greg, in my opinion, deserved that one. That's a tough loss. He is. Nice guy. He's a pussy. He is. And I mean, I'm not even a tough guy. I'm not tough. I'm not a gargantuan vagina, but that means a lot coming from me. I'm sorry. It infuriates me. That team has no grit, no dog, no nasty. They are fucking, what is the softest thing imaginable? They are my pillow. Oh, look who it is. I will never forget the day that these motherfuckers started sharing their fucking Falcon Super Bowl tickets. What'd you get? I got 30-1. Ooh, I got 33-1. This is the look of disappointment. The look of disappointment. Soft. Yeah. And I like Raheem. I really do. I like him. He seems like a good dude. I'm like, I wish he wasn't in the division because I am rooting for him to succeed. And again, I'm not going to say this anymore. I like Kirk Cousins. I like Bijan. I don't really care for Drake London. Kyle Pitts can fucking whatever. He sucks. I despise the Atlanta Falcons. Can Fat Girls time out DGen? No. Chewy, what the fuck did I do? Yeah, that was a bad bet. What odds can I get Baker MVP? Yeah, I don't know. He's a fucking dog. The Atlanta Falcons they don't even have a fraction of dog Baker Mayfield has. All right, let's move on. What is there to say about the Jets? Seriously. What is there to say about the Jets? What has more life, Geno MVP or the Falcons Super Bowl? I don't know which ticket I'd rather have. 4 games strike. God, Steak is blowing up the group chat right now about the Steelers. This guy loves the fucking Steelers. Well, good on him, though. Our year. It was always Geno revenge game. Yep. Geno MVP has no year. LMFAO. They are so bad. So anyways, what is there to say about the Jets? I don't like Jeff Ulbrich. Is that his name? Jeff Ulbrich or Ulbricht? Don't like him. Don't like him. Don't like when I see him on camera. Don't like his vibe. You know what Jeff Ulbrich reminds me of? And I'm not just saying this because it's relevant. Jeff Ulbrich reminds me of Ryan Day. I'm not kidding. I think it's something between these two fucking doofuses where it's like they think they look like football coaches. Ryan Day, I mean, this is no secret. Everybody has said this. That's been a critic of Ryan Day. He uses way too much Just for Men. If you want to use Just for Men, I don't care. Like me, if I get grays in my beard, I'm going to lean into it. I'm going to embrace the pepper. If you don't like that and you want to have a dark colorful beard, sure. He uses way too much. There's something about people that I think it's like, oh, we look the part, and that's half the battle. You know? Every time I see Jeff Ulbrich on camera, the way he like stands there and he's kind of got that Salah thing where it's like, I'm really fit. You know, Salah loved to run the fucking stadium before every game. I'm really fit. I eat well. Maybe he played football, maybe he didn't, and I have a really good looking beard. Therefore, I can be a football coach. This guy is, I want to say, I don't know if useless is the right word, but I don't know what value he brings. I don't know what good he does. This team has fallen apart, and they were already bad. But this is insane. To have a 21-7 lead driving, and I get it. I get it. That was a really bad pick six. But if you have just like any ounce of giving a fuck in you, if you're the Jets, you try to grind out a win. You at least try to come back. They didn't even score another point. That's just so insane to me. That's beyond unacceptable. And you know what? I guarantee you, like, I didn't even bet the fucking Jets. I had no dollar in this game. I like the Jets. I lean the Jets. I like the over too. Would have went 1-1 in this game. I'm just upset that these people have these positions because, again, despite I criticize the NFL, doesn't mean I don't care about it. I love football. I love the NFL. I played football for fucking 8 years of my life. I really like this game and I care about the game. I hate fuckface idiot moron coaches. I hate it. This fucking doofus Jeff Ulbrich, give me a break. Nathaniel Hackett still being employed. Unbelievable. The Jets are the biggest embarrassment in the sport. Have to be. Got to be the biggest embarrassment in the sport. Is there a bigger embarrassment in the sport? Fuck, marry, kill, Matt Eberflus, Ryan Day. Oh, Kyle Shanahan. Jesus. Yeah. DJ, you going for head coach position next week? Honestly, could we do any worse? No. I feel like you could compete with Gronk back in the day. Mike Vrabel needs a head coaching job? Absolutely. Pain in the ass 40-year-old QB should be a good idea. Yeah, no shit. DJ played football. He reeks of nose guard. You know it. Two-way player back in the day. Yeah, I was too slow for fullback and too slow for linebacker. 5.0240. I was nimble, though. I did have one interception in my career as a linebacker playing freshman. I'll tell you, when you catch a football, you black out. Like, everything moves so fast, you just black out. Thought I can return it? No, I couldn't return it. I literally just got tackled immediately. Same thing when I recovered a fumble. I picked it up. I thought I could run for it. I just got tackled immediately. Could not be an offensive player. Offense is tough. Anyways, never was nimble. Always nimble. Still nimble. I'll do a cone drill for you. Cardinals. Official play. Guess Rays win total next year. I don't know. I thought they'd win 106 games if it wasn't for this fucking stadium fiasco. It's solid as fuck for your size in high school. Yeah, I mean 5'8", 225 pounds. I got a strip sack once. That's pretty fun. I actually don't think I ever got a strip. I don't know that I got a strip sack. That's pretty cool though. I think I could kick a 40+ yard field goal. I'd love to see that, Chewy. I'd love to see that. Anyways, we'll keep moving. Good morning, by the way, if anybody's just joining. It is 11:12 in the morning. We are going to recap these games. Then we're going to talk Browns and Broncos best bets. I have a lean on a side and a total in that game. Cardinals, good game. I like the over. Wouldn't have gotten there. We ended up playing the Cardinals. Happy we did it. I got a little nervous. Definitely got a little bit nervous because fading the Vikings is not fun. Great team. Awesome win. I'm rooting for the Vikings. I have a soft spot for Buffalo. I'm always pulling for the Bills. I'm rooting for the Vikings. You know, like they're a team that when they play, I want them to win. You know, I'm not somebody who in sports, like I think that in the same league, you should have a second favorite team. I don't believe in that. Like you get all or nothing, you know? And growing up, just so you know, like not to sound like too much of a hypocrite, growing up in basketball, I was a Magic fan, but I loved the Supersonics. I was a Gary Payton and Sean Kemp guy. Detlef Schrempf, Hersey Hawkins, like they were my dudes. Jelani McCoy, you guys don't know that one. But anyways, later in life, it's like, you know, you're all or nothing, you're pledging your allegiance. But when the Minnesota Vikings play football, like top to bottom, Kevin O'Connell, Sam Darnold, Aaron Jones, how do you not like these guys? The offensive line, they've also improved their defense so well too. They've gotten the right guys in there. And then even letting Daniil Hunter go, like they got a pretty good pass rush. Brian Flores is an awesome coordinator. I just really, really like this team. I'm always rooting for him. Grinded out a win. Nice job. Happy to see it for him. Cardinals get the cover. This is one thing I've said about Kyler Murray. I like betting on Kyler Murray more as an underdog than I do when he's a favorite for what it's worth. Again, I don't really have any data to back that up. I don't know if you guys do. Feel free to share. Otherwise, we can just move on. But that's how I feel. So we did play the Cardinals. Little like nervous about it at times. I started to say to myself, this is how my brain works. It is what it is. But the contrarian in me is like, is this a duping? Are we walking right into a trap, getting that hook with Arizona? No. Arizona, if anything, should have probably won the game. Being a sports bettor gets you emotionally invested in other teams. Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. But I'm pretty good at separating myself. Even if a team or a player treats me poorly, like I'll still have a soft spot for them. The Vikings, I have no financial interest in the Vikings. And it sucks because I bet Kevin O'Connell coach of the year last year or maybe 2 years ago. I bet Vikings over wins last year. A little early. Anyways, let's keep moving. I have nothing really to say about the Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars game. That was a really bad hit. I saw Mitch Moss on VSiN with a contrarian tweet. I didn't hate it. I know probably some people would say like the defender's trying to make a play. It was pretty vicious. No, I'm not going to get canceled because I didn't see that. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? What do you get ejected for? What's everybody upset for? I have a way bigger problem of these players throwing fucking hissy fits, trying to fight when they get their ass kicked on their home field. And then the team tries to plant a flag in midfield. I got a bigger problem about that. That in real time, that looked like a pretty bad hit. When you slow it down, I'm not going to say it was 50-50, but it was like, it's just so much easier to criticize from an outsider's perspective. Like when you're in there playing in the game, like, and you're running to make a tackle, you're ready to lunge forward. And it's just so hard to stop doing that. But there was just something about the way he fucking hit, like Trevor Lawrence, like up top. And I'm not even saying he intentionally tried to do that. That's how Trevor Lawrence has slid. I'm not making excuses for the guy. And you know how you can tell? Here's how I can tell. Jack Sawyer not letting I know, yeah. There's definitely been a lot worse hits. Yeah. I think you could say it was a pretty vicious hit. You know how you can tell that it was a pretty vicious hit? If you watch the replay from the angle, I don't think it was intentional. Okay, I think that's a really good take. I don't think that it was intentional. Yeah, I agree. I think it was the forearm and it was hitting the fucking head in the upper body of Trevor Lawrence. You just can't do it. And I have no problem with anything in terms of the Jaguars reacting. Like you have to do that. But I would say this, if you watch the angle from behind Trevor Lawrence, as soon as the defender hit Lawrence and Lawrence fell, there was a Texans defender behind him who reacted like this. He put his hands on his head like, oh, fuck. If someone on your team does that, I mean, come on. It looked bad. Very dirty hit. About time until about time fuck boy got lit up. The forearm follow through was unnecessary. Yep. People see these slow-mo replays and get their full takeaway from it. This game isn't played in slow-mo. These QBs keep doing this bullshit, get a few extra yards, and the league needs to adjust. Yeah. The delayed like sliding, but when you look at it too, when he starts his slide, there is a lot of space, I don't know. It's so tough. It's so tough. Jack, if someone does that, your QB going to war. Yeah, I agree. Need to ban the slide mode. I'm actually kind of interested. Why wouldn't QBs dive? What's the argument against that? And don't give me like a fucking a smart ass response either. Like I'm just asking a fucking an honest question. Oh, the dive. Yeah. Well, yeah. Fall on shoulder, leading with the head. Right. Yeah. Falling on shoulder is kind of a good one. Although I guess you can get hurt. Fumbling in what mid-major said. Yeah. Head first. Okay. If you dive, you can fumble easier on your or hurt your arm. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Leaves head vulnerable. Okay. Thank you. Everybody actually answered that question in like a very nice and non-douchebag way. Give yourselves a round of applause. Unlike the people in my TikTok comments who have a hard time fathoming that I don't know Taylor Horton Tucker. Did you guys watch that video, by the way? You should go to my TikTok and you should look at that video. I think it's got 4.4 million views, almost 4,000 comments. They are after me because I don't know who Taylor Horton Tucker is. I mean, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We'll talk about that a little bit later. TikTok comments is crazy. Yeah. Don't slap us for not being an ass. Don't clap for us not being an ass. No, I loved it. You guys did great. That might be the worst question you've ever asked. I'm just curious. Well, apparently, I mean, why not ask an alternative? People are saying that the slide should be banned, so I'm just curious. By the way, diving is not considered a defensive player, so defenders can annihilate it. Could be understood. THC Jazz legend. Stop that, please, God. Stop. Did you see the post I tagged you in? Multi-millionaire follower count, multi-millionaire? No, but their overtime retweeted it. Send it to me again. I don't know if I saw it or not. Commanders. Can we get one for the left hand up? Is this how you do it? Or does it go up like this? Left hand up. The Commanders. Listen, let me tell you something. After fading this team twice earlier this year on my best bet, it felt so good to bet on them. It felt so good. It felt good to bet on the team like the Commanders, who I faded. You know, it's like when you fade the Orioles, and it's like, okay, listen, I accept they're good. And then also being right and leaning into a team you faded with the Titans. That was great. It's too bad the Falcons ruined it. That wasn't a great afternoon slate, but that was great. That was great. Shout out Dan Quinn. Yeah. Tweeted it in the newsletter. Last sentence. Dan Quinn masterclass. Yeah, I fucking said it. And, you know, I mean, the Titans got what, 19 points? They scored 2 touchdowns. But let's be honest. That was a Dan Quinn fucking masterclass. 12 first downs, 35 rushing yards. Beautiful. Thank you, Commanders. Thank you, Dan Quinn. Love the buy low spot on the Commanders. I did see Parlay Safari's explanation, which I think he does. I think he does good work. I know there's probably mixed feelings about VIP cappers and all that. I think Parlay Safari does good work. I saw his explanation and breakdown. He was on the Titans. I didn't totally agree with it. I didn't. My thinking was that I don't think everyone is going to assume, like his thing was, this is where everybody thinks the Commanders bounce back. It was 3 losses in a row. I kind of thought like people would think that against the Cowboys. After that, I thought to myself, I don't think your average person is going to want to lay points with the Commanders team. And you're getting a good amount against a Titans team who people still don't believe are as bad as their record and their ATS record. You know? So anyways, very happy about that. Glad that came through. Was once 1-6 on best bets, 6-1. 7 weeks now without losing a best bet. No, that's not right. 6 weeks without losing a best bet. Mason just posted his splits for tonight. Money all over Bo and the over. Perio, DJ and a sharp. Would you look at that? True story. The Browns and the Broncos Browns under were almost my best bets. True story. I think I might have to lean into both tonight. He's one of those who just tries to fade popular Twitter plays. Yeah, but he's had success doing it. So whatever he's doing is working. Titans coming off and outright against Texans as well. That was my thinking. So anyways, keep moving. Give it up for Steak. Let's give it up for Steak. Steak, how many best bets is that in a row for you, my man? 3? 3 best bets. We're trying to get right in the NFL, guys. College is over with. Trying to get right in the NFL. We stink. Primer, let everybody in the Discord know. Shout out to Prime. We are not good in the NFL. Steak is much better than us. Steak with a couple winners in a row now, I think. Steelers against the Bengals +3. Great job. I think that Steak is just putting his head down, blocking out the noise, not trying to be contrarian. Took him a little while, but that's what we try to pride ourselves on. Billy Bean, baby. One of my favorite quotes of any movie. Adapt or die. You got to adapt. Steak will be on tomorrow. Steak will be on tomorrow to talk about college football. I think he gets back from Colorado today. I have a night flight tomorrow night, so I'll have time to stream. We'll be streaming. By the way, I have been going live on TikTok a little bit more. I think you guys are also joining. If you're not, hop in. I've had some free time, obviously. I'm just trying to dedicate any free time I have to the content game. I'll be back to work Wednesday. Kind of juggling both, but George Pickens and JPJ need to tighten up inexcusable penalties. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Easy for Reddy for sure. Late with corp shit. Any chance you can quickly say your Monday Night best bet and maybe a TD score? Sir Bradham, I like the Broncos and I like the under. I like them both equally. I would lean towards the under maybe a little bit more. TD score, I don't have one. Jalen Warren? No. Not Jalen Warren. Chubb. Chubb hasn't done much. Just Peeps Safari's action for long-term success. You'll see he's not as good as people. All right. Well, I just want to make clear. I'm not over here shitting on Safari. I just want to make sure. I was more so referencing an opposite viewpoint on somebody who took the Titans, and just for the reason that I disagreed with it. I'm not trying to shit on anybody, just to be clear. The only person we're going to shit on is Hovey for his bad Knicks bet tomorrow night. What? All right, let's keep moving. Good job, Steak. Steak, hopefully getting right. We need it desperately to finish out the season strong in the NFL. Rams and Saints. I did not like the Saints. You know another nice read I had in this game? I like the under. I thought that the Saints would chew up some clock. They did. I did play Alvin Kamara rushing and receiving yards. He barely got there. It's very hard sometimes with these rushing and receiving for players. I'm finding that when I take their rushing and receiving, it's like they don't do receiving at all. No receiving. Kamara had like 7 receiving yards and he had like 104 rushing and his prop was 107.5. I was sweating my dick off. I did not like the Rams in this one. Shout out Freddie Mills. Shout out our guy, Freddie Mills. He had the Rams. It was a pro play, made sense. I'm just not a Rams guy, but they really turned it up in the second half. Saints defense can only do so much. If you're the Saints offense, you got to put up more than 14 on the Rams defense. You just have to. Shout out RIP my touchdown parlay, by the way. I thought that was the one. It wasn't the one. Kenneth Walker. Well, by the way, not to backtrack too much. I'm not going to read that right now. We can't stop the flow. Kenneth Walker for the Seahawks. Something is wrong with him or something is wrong with the Seahawks offensive line. Kenneth Walker is not that dude. All right. I am fucking out on Kenneth Walker right now. Okay, let's keep moving. Lamar was cussed out by his mama for not running enough yesterday. Yeah. Out. Big Selly. Out on Kenneth Walker. I don't know what's going on with him, man, but it ain't good. I will when we're done with NFL. The O-line is terrible. Yep. What's up, Flatwoods fella? Goodbye, Prime. What happened to Prime? Did Prime get timed out? I didn't do it. Snidesy is so soft. Hey, true story. Steak wanted me to have Prime on the board review today. Been tailing KW3 since like 3 weeks when you said he's going to go on a teacher's. Don't blame me for that. Sir Bradham, I'm very sorry. I take no responsibility for that. But I may have definitely said that. He made an Ohio State joke. Oh, we got to get Primer back in here. Kitch with a sub bank. W Stream DGen 15-monther. Kitch, appreciate you, big dog. What's the counter? That puts us at 701. Does that sound right? Nobody else is counting. I'm trying to do everything over here. I'm trying to run a stream. I'm trying to be the producer. I'm trying to be the editor. I'm trying to engage. I got no sub counting over here. Steak's got his thumb up his ass going fucking hiking and frolicking and fucking Denver eating mushrooms. like he's fucking Purple Hills, D12. I had a couple loppers, I downed a couple downers. Great song, by the way. I thought D12 was going to be pretty good. Yeah, what's the poll? You updated all the time? 701. Steaks living the life every man dreams of. Yeah, well, don't get it twisted. This guy's got a lot of stress on a lot of shit on his plate too. I'd love a trip to mushrooms with steak. Yep. Prime. I've seen some pictures of you with your like the red hair like flowing out of a hat. Sometimes I sometimes think that I'm on mushrooms when I look at your picture. Do we want Prime on the board review? Yeah, I like D12 too. Just played Falcons Vikings over. I like it. You can actually Cam, I texted that to Greg and Steak yesterday or today. Truthfully. Not even just trying to steal your swagger. We played whose line is it anyway? And Steak asked the line for the Vikings, Falcons, and I said I kind of want to make Vikings my best bet because fuck the Falcons. And I said, but I know Kirk is going to bounce back. He just is. It was a look ahead. It was a Kirk Cousins look ahead. All right, should Prime be a guest on the BR? Go vote, guys. This is a big poll. Go vote. Go vote. It's a big poll. Right now it's 5-3 no. Go vote. Got a couple more games to talk about, and then we will talk about Browns Broncos. It's 11:30. It's perfect. You have a test at 11:30? Dude, how old are you? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. I can't believe this is happening. I'm trying to vote again. I won't let me vote again. Dude, I can't believe this is happening. I cannot believe this is happening. Oh, God. I can't believe this has happened. No catching steam. No. This is actually kind of embarrassing. These are the most votes we've had in a poll maybe ever. And we've done like 35 DGen squad pods. You motherfuckers, now you'll take your hands off your keyboard and your freaking cubicles at your desk job to push a button. Unbelievable. 22-12. God damn it. Steak was right. Steak said we should get Prime on the board review. I said, no, we have to have some standards. Oh, God. I can't believe this. No, not today. No, we're doing it tomorrow. You're on tomorrow. You asked for this. You're getting it. Yeah, you're not doing it today. No, you're right. You're right. It is a democracy. Not today. Tomorrow. How many times do I have to say tomorrow? You're on tomorrow. This is terrible. I feel bad for podcast listeners sometimes. They're probably like, Jesus Christ. I bet they're fast forwarding. Prime is a provocative. It gets the people going. I think maybe I'm undervaluing Prime, but you're overvaluing Prime. Recount. I demand a recount. 25-16. It wasn't even close. Wow. Can we vote on Prime to attend the next DGen fan players only meeting? Absolutely not. No. Don't even put a poll up for that. It's not happening. All right. Yeah, Steak is getting a prime collab. All right. That's what you want. We'll talk about let's talk about Oklahoma's playoff matchup. Okay, on. No, I'll have Chewy up here. All right, Prime. DM or I guess you can't chat in the Discord. I timed you out for a day. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Fucking Steak. Steak wins that round, I guess. Fucking hell. The nice DGen. I know. All right, let's finish up. Bucks and Carolina. Hey, real quick, seriously, it would be shameful for us not to give Bryce Young his flowers. What a game. What a game by Bryce Young. And I think you have to be embarrassed if you're Todd Bowles. I mean, Todd Bowles blitzed this motherfucker like you wouldn't believe. We got one sack. We got one fucking sack. Oh, here it is. Clancy, one sack. I mean, he was making all the right plays. 26 of 46, not terrible. 298 career high. Terrible. Yep. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What are you talking about? Why can you guys stop making fucking Steaks Day over here? Let Chewy on the BR. That's an easy yes. That's an easy yes. Chewy's welcome on the Bleacher Report. On the board review. No, Chewy's a good kid. I just want to make sure if we're leaning into Prime. First of all, I don't think he's a real person. Remember, I'm anti douchebag. So I just want to make sure that Prime is not out there being a douchebag and an asshole to people if he's going to be a part of the degenerate community. You know what I mean? Because I don't stand for that. So Steak is just a big fucking giggler. He's the giggler. He's the giggler. Getting cooked over the middle of the field all game, but even more with 40 seconds left. It was unbelievable. Is he not a kid? I don't even know. Prime is good vibes? He is? You're 28 years old. Bro, Chewy, dude. I thought you were like 22. You do have a lot of facial hair, though. First it was the Rizzler. Now we got the giggler. 1 hour and not one damn winner. Yeah. All right. Listen. Great win for the Bucks. By the way, do you guys? My wife hates this sweater. She says I look ridiculous. I like the orange. She says I look like a big kid. This is me being Chewy. Does this look ridiculous? What if I go like this? You know, I need more facial. I need more chest hair. Do I look ridiculous right now? She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. What's the sweater have to do with you looking ridiculous? Well, because it's an article of clothing. And when you put articles of clothing on, sometimes it makes you look ridiculous. You honestly do look like a big kid. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah, I guess that's weird too. I don't know why I don't have, but it is a little snug. Dude, it was just Thanksgiving. I told you I ate fucking 4 turkey sandwiches. Give me a break. So I do look ridiculous. I shouldn't rock this. I kind of like it. Looks built low key. I mean, I've got muscle. I'm short and stout, but I got power. I'm not in the best shape of my life though. I'll be honest with you. No undershirt as well. Really? You guys should wear a sweater with no undershirt. It's kind of nice, actually. I'm actually just missing the gold chain. Anyways, let's finish up strong and we'll talk Browns, Broncos, Eagles, and Ravens. Oh, by the way, last thing I want to say about the Bucks. Love how tough Baker Mayfield is coming back in after that injury. Immediate interception, a terrible interception, was kind of rough. The one thing I want to make clear, and I want to say this, I'm all good with Baker being tough, and I'm all good with players being tough in general. I don't like it, and this is what Baker Mayfield did in the Cleveland Browns. I don't like it if you're playing tough, but it's affecting your play, and it's hurting your team. So I just want to make something clear. As much of a dog as Baker Mayfield is, I will criticize that a little bit, and I will not be okay if Baker is playing through an injury if he is clearly not capable of playing like anywhere near 80 or 90%, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So he's so tough. He's such a dog. I love all that shit, but I don't love it if you're coming in there and immediately throwing an interception like that. That was terrible. And I love Bucky Irving. He's the best 4th round pick of all time. Eagles, Ravens. Listen, I tweeted this. I got to just say it again. The Eagles are fucking dogs. And what I mean by that is this: they finally have a backbone and some nasty on defense, whether it's Fangio, whether it's the secondary guys that they drafted. Good on them. I do have a Sirianni Coach of the Year ticket because I was hopeful that maybe the coordinators would work out and maybe that would make him look good, although I don't think that's going to cash or anything. But I like the Eagles. I like their team. I think they're a real player to win the Super Bowl, not even just the NFC. I know the Lions are fucking wagons, and I love Detroit. I had Eagles last year. They were terrible. Fraud, maybe a year early. I think maybe the Packers. I don't know. Packers, Eagles, Lions. It's really it in the NFC, right? I don't think anybody from the NFC West is that real. So, anyways, yeah, Eagles are the real deal. Can't wait to chirp Krabs. Well, if Krabs was bitching about the Eagles, I just want to make something clear. We do have to give Krabs his flowers because Krabs and Javon were absolutely right about the Eagles being fraudulent last year. Whereas Steak and I were like, man, we like the Eagles. They're kind of beefy. They're winning games. They sucked. This year, though, how do you not like the Eagles? That defense is awesome. Holding the Ravens to 19 points at home is crazy. Nice job. Anybody bet the under? Hand up. I like the Ravens in that game. Dead wrong on that. I didn't have anything in the total. And then Bills, Niners. I fell asleep at like 8:45. I didn't watch a second of it. I just woke up to seeing that James Cook got the fucking second touchdown of the game, not the first. So RIP hook emoji to our collab. Okay. Not gonna lie, DJ, I am low on the Bucks in the playoffs. When you match up with the Eagles, dude, of course. How can guys? We have to temper our expectations a little bit. I know I was way low on the Bucks last year, and I was wrong. But like, I see some Bucks accounts that I follow, and I like these dudes. They're good dudes, and they're great. They're great at Bucks stuff. But like, I think that we're thinking that the Bucks can actually make it to the Super Bowl and win the NFC. Listen, I'm not trying. The Bucks can fucking bang with anybody, 100%. How do you watch this defense and think that we are going to beat the Eagles, the Lions, which I know we've beaten already this year, but come on. Come on. I don't even know that we'd beat the Commanders again if we played them. This defense is a problem. They get no penetration. They get no pass rush, and everybody can throw on them. No, that's a problem. I can't think that we're going to fucking make a run in the playoffs. All right. Unless we have to tell me subs. Yep. No, because I just kind of think it's too many people. I can't decide. I'm really starting to think the Packers can win the fucking Super Bowl. I hope it's the Bills. Here's the list of teams I hope win the Super Bowl. Obviously, if it's not the Bucks, but let's be real. I hope it's the Bills. Number 2, I hope it's the Lions. That's kind of it. I don't really hope anybody else wins it. I don't hope anyone else wins it. I wouldn't hate the Packers winning it. That wouldn't bother me. Eagles, fine. Oh, I don't want the Chiefs to win it again. I don't want them to win it again. Yeah. Oh, Vikings for sure. Steelers, yeah. I mean, I got to own that one too. Where the fuck did my water go? Oh, it's all the way back here. Yeah, I mean, look, I was wrong about Russell Wilson too. Guy's playing his dick off. He looks great. Okay, let's talk Broncos Browns. Seriously. Everybody lock in. Huh. Good job. I love that Cornfields always fucking comes in with a fuck, Greg. All right, guys. Everybody good? Thank you again for the subs. We're at 701. By the way, Cornfields did say 50 subs if I went live for the USC game. I did go live for the USC game, and not a sub was found. That's okay. I'm not out here doing it for the subs, though. You guys can sub whenever you want. If I don't have to shave my head, I don't have to shave my head. I'm not gonna whore myself out for the subs, but I will be a man of the people if that's what ends up happening. Okay, Cleveland and Denver. So we're looking at an opener of 7.5 down to 6.5. Total open 41. The total is up to 42. Wow. Wager Talk is showing that there's 71% of the money on the under, 83% of the money on Denver. So let's talk about this. And I need everybody to lock in seriously. Because I'm going to be making some wagers on this game, and I need to, as Prime reminded me, I suck in the NFL this year and I really need to get right. I really need to win some bets. Oh, let me tell Twitter for the last time that we are talking Broncos, Monday Night Football. Hop in if you're into that sort of thing. Twitch.tv, the Degenerate Weekly. Sorry, I got to be a little corp, guys. And by the way, people keep asking me, promo code for SeatGeek, $20 off first purchase. Degen. I would suggest fading. Okay. Didn't know Josh Applebaum was on the show today. Huh. All right. Here's where I'm at. I'm not going off splits. I'm not going off anything. I'm going off football brain entirely. I'm a changed man. Here's what let's look at the 4 games we have with Jameis Winston. Okay. Let's look at the 4 games. Comes in against the Ravens. I shouldn't say comes in. Starts against the Ravens. Wins outright. We had them official play. Great. Chargers. I faded the Browns. Chargers, best bet. What did Steak and Greg say? You buy Jameis in the first game, you fade him after. Saints. I don't think I had a play in that game. No, I didn't. Everybody had the Browns off of a bye. I did not. And what did I also tell you? And I went against one of my fucking rules. It just happened with the Cardinals. If that first game after a bye, also, remember what I keep telling you guys? I'm just sharing my experiences with you. Remember, I'm no fucking betting guru, but one thing I've shared that seems to be coming to fruition a little bit is teams after buys are not really sure things. We look at the Falcons after a bye. Those fucking losers. But anyways, Browns off of a bye suck. They got their ass kicked. The following week, and I faded the fuck out of them. I leaned into the Steelers on a short week after the Ravens game. Stupid. Freddie Mills warned me. I really was trying to fade Jameis and the Browns playing in that cold too. I didn't think Jameis was a Southern, being a Southern guy was going to be able to play very well. That was stupid of me. Stupid of me. Very square. My fantasy football group fucking chirps the shit out of me. What happened? You used to be a contrarian, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. Here's the one problem I'm having. What do I keep telling you guys? I don't like to bet on bad teams on their highest. The Browns just came off of a legacy performance and win at home outright against the Steelers. We know the Steelers are a good team, right? There's no more wondering. There's no more ifs. The Steelers are a good team. 24-19. And they really didn't lose off fluky shit. I mean, they put together some really good drives. Jameis was great in that game. I can't take anything away from him. Jameis was great. Final stat line from Jameis. 18 of 27, 219. Yeah, he had a pick. But let's be honest. Jameis was great. Chubb had 2 touchdowns, 20 carries, 59 yards. Longest carry was 7 yards. But he got in twice. Jerry Jeudy legacy game again. I got to tell you. DJen, should the Magic trade policy since they are 12-1? Shut the fuck up. Here's where I'm at. Can you stop distracting me for the love of God? I really like the Browns in this spot, but I'm having a tough time going against one of my rules, which is betting on a bad team off of a win. But can I tell you? I do think, even though they've got extra rest because that was a Thursday night game, I think this is going to be a really tough spot for the Browns playing in Mile High in Denver on primetime. Now, let's look at the Broncos. Shall we? Let's look at the Broncos. The Broncos have been awesome. 7-5 straight up, 9-3 ATS, 7-5 to the over. Nobody thought this would be an over team. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. I didn't. If you go through their schedule, I mean, they had one of the hardest starts of anyone. At Seattle, not easy. Lost by a touchdown. Steelers at home, not easy. Lost by a touchdown. Kick the shit out of the Bucks. Beat the Jets. Beat the Raiders. You take an L, take it on the chin from the Chargers early, which is what they do, but then the Chargers did fade. Broncos come back. You beat the fuck out of the Saints. You take care of the Panthers. Then you go back-to-back games against the Ravens and Chiefs. Should have beat the Chiefs. And then what do? You play the Falcons, beat the fuck out of them, and then you go on the road to the Raiders, which I almost bet the Raiders. I thought that was going to be a tough spot for the Broncos. You put up 29 points and you take care of business. They are just taking care of business. They're just taking care of business. But you know the one thing I keep telling myself? Bo Nix, I'm falling in love with. I really am. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the first primetime game for the Denver Broncos? The only other one I can think of is I think they played on Thursday against the Saints. Yeah, it looks like they did. They played on Thursday against the Saints. Does anybody not think that if there is a time for the Broncos and Bo Nix to maybe have some tight buttholes, it might be at home, riding high on Monday Night Football? Like, that's kind of what I want to fade. Bo Nix over passing yards lean. 220 have hit 4 or 5. Browns opponents have let. Yeah. Well, Bo Nix, the man to bet. Nobody thinks Bo Nix primetime at home riding high like this is like a little bit of a letdown. The Broncos know they can win this game. Broncos fans know they can win this game. I always tell you, I put myself in the shoes of a fan that has been there so many times when I've gone to see the Bucks at Raymond James in primetime. And I couldn't wait for the next day when I was going to fucking wear my Mike Alstott jersey around school and be like, yeah, that was a fucking sweet win. And they lost. He played 6 years of college football. I think he can handle whatever. Okay. We hooping at 600 people watching him sleep. We need to change your content, DJ. Fuck, I'll take a nap. I'll take a nap right now if that's what you guys want. Broncos country, let's ride. Yeah. Cam is money. Great point. Broncos defense looks pretty good. I'm sorry. The Broncos defense is good. The Browns defense looks pretty good. That bed does look pretty comfy. Yeah, it's all right. He definitely said 8, not 6. Who said 8? Oh, he said 8 years. My bad. Fade Chewy tonight. What's up? Bet your ass, Mikey. Will Browns team total under? Yeah, Franz is the man. Can we stop distracting? You guys are not locked in at all. You bitch at me all the time for not being locked in. You're not fucking locked in. I don't know that I like Browns team total under. I would just play the game under, or I would play the Browns to cover. Doesn't this feel like a 17-13 game? So Judy coming back to town to play his own team, possibly see him scoring. I do not. You guys are crazy. I don't like Judy at all. Judy would be the one man to focus on, right? Yeah, you are pretty locked. Yeah, Cornfields is a class clown too. Cornfields and Steak love being fucking class clowns, let me tell you. Which is funny because they're both pretty good sports bettors. Maybe I need to loosen up. I'm just kidding. I'm as loose as you can be. Yeah, I think today is a big Browns tight end day. Surtain will be all over Judy. Henry Collins, I'm with you. Browns defense just got up for the Steelers because Myles Garrett was proved he's good as TJ Watt. That's true. What? Oh, loose guy. That's a reach. Browns defense has been much worse on the road the last couple of years. I'm just looking to fade the Browns offense and not the Broncos. Only reason I'm not taking the full game under. DJ, here's a nugget. Every time the Browns beat a divisional rival, they lose the next game in the past 2 years. Wow. Huge day today, DJ. Battle of Louisiana, Tulane versus Snowman Sports W's. Make sure you're following Snowman Sports. Where have I seen you before, Snowman? I don't know. You came on something, but you seem like a good dude. W's. Keep up the good work. Will Browns defense play well on the road? Played at home last week and we're good like last year, but the road hasn't been great. Yeah, Brandon Smith, you make a good point. Browns in the last 4 allowed 3 QBs to pass for over 270 yards. I'm as loose as it gets. Got it. Just don't like the spot for the Browns. Look at their schedule. Who says they get up for today's game? Thank you, sir. He comes on, sir. That's probably where I've seen him. Yeah. Seems like a good dude. I'm all about good dudes. Was that a pause too? I'm all about good dudes. Yeah, that was probably a pause. Are you touching the spread? I got my brain in a fucking pretzel right now. So like here's the conflict I'm having. I got Cam's money on my ass saying, well, you always fade Bo Nix. Not true. But Sean Payton has owned me. I've said I've never really cared for Sean Payton as a head coach. I thought he was a Drew Brees merchant. He's making me look like a fucking idiot right now. You know? Him and Prime collab. This is tough. This is really tough. So, okay, hold on. If I was to bet the Browns, it would be the Broncos team total under. Yeah, you know what? You guys are just making me think it's the under. Steak, where the fuck are you at? Steak's not saying a goddamn word, just fucking frolicking around Purple Mountains. I took a couple loppers. Scrolling headline at the bottom, include your bets on the day. Oh. Good idea. I need a fucking producer. One-man show over here, but thank you. No, what time is that game? I forgot. To be honest, I've laid off Freddie. I know he had a bad beat against Notre Dame. At the end of the day, I couldn't fade Notre Dame, and then I think he had a tough loss yesterday too. But regression is due. If you guys are tailing Freddie, listen, nobody's going to be 100%. He's off to an insane start. He's the man. Tail responsibly. You have a 30% profit boost. Go check it out now. My chat is saying Brown defense has been good. They gave up 35 to depleted Saints team and then 19 to the Steelers in a blizzard. Yep. Throwing mods more work. I know, my bad, guys. No, you're good. Broncos are the under. The media has a narrative of the Broncos have their own fate in their hands. Need this W for a playoff run. Ah, man, you guys are really making me think twice. You're really making me think twice. I'll tell you what, I don't like Judy. I don't like Judy. I actually might want to play Judy's under. I kind of like Chubb. You know what? This is last week. This is last week all over again. Remember what I said to you guys? No. We've just done this stream for an hour and 21 minutes. I haven't heard one person say the words Nick Chubb. This is Derrick Henry again. Do you remember I posted that video before, like 30 minutes before the Chargers-Ravens game? And I said, am I crazy? Or is he not playing? What do you mean? Is he not playing? You guys are out of your mind. Chubb is washed, man. Let it rest. I'm not even forcing it. I didn't come in here today forcing it. I just want to be clear. He's so slow. I wouldn't fade a revenge game. Just lay off Judy. Okay. That's a diehard Browns fan saying that, D-Gen. Yep. All right, enough said. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play this system. The system is on a Monday night game, when a star player has not been mentioned once by 100 chatters in a stream for an hour and a half, I must play him. Nick Chubb, come on down. 1.5 units, just like I did with I gotta check my account balance in Hard Rock. Oh, good. I got 9 units in there still. Whew. That's not a brag, by the way. I came down here and I started with 9 units, so I'm literally even. Nick Chubb, over 56.5 rushing yards, 1.5 units. Haven't heard a fucking peep. Haven't heard a peep. I've heard Cedric Tillman, Elijah Moore, Jared Judy, Jerome Ford. That's all I've heard. Sorry. Not fading anybody here. It's got to be Nick Chubb for me. Bada me. If you go on Action Network, we've got 5 people on the Browns, 5 people on the Broncos, 4 people on the under. Yeah, I'm just looking here. 9 Browns props. Guys, Nick Cedric Tillman is out. Okay. Same thing on the Action Network app. When I did this for the Ravens game, there were 15 Ravens props. Not one of them was Derrick Henry. He had 150 yards. I'm just telling you, this is just a new system. Not fading anybody. There's 9 Browns props. SBR, sharp kid, by the way. I don't know if SBR ever is in this. Chubb is a star. Is he not star? Is he not a star? SBR is on Njoku over receiving yards. Giles Gallant. I think he's a covers guy. He's a good touchdown scorer. He's on Jerome Ford. And then you have Jared Jeudy. Brandon Anderson's a pretty sharp dude. He laddered Jeudy. Some other guy is on Jameis Winston over pass completions. I don't like any of those. Ooh, I don't like this. Somebody is on Bo Nix under 4.5 rushing attempts. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Cam's money is on Cortland Sutton over 22.5 longest reception. I don't love it. I don't love it. All right. Well, I'm in for Chubb. I'm putting it on my Action Network right now. I'm not, if you're following me on Pickett, I'm not synced to Pickett because I'm in Florida, but I'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget. True. But he's getting his groove back. You know? The guy's getting his groove back. That's the way I look at it. I'm really only doing this because I haven't heard his name mentioned once. Dude, what the fuck? 56.5 Action Network is saying this is 53.5 consensus. God, Hard Rock, man, they've got terrible lines, but what can I do? I'm at the mercy. Please don't odds police me. God, there's nothing worse than being odds police, dude. Haven't heard a peep. This is the system. All right. You guys don't have to tail it. Be your own person. Do whatever you want with your money. But this is a new system. The systems want to know. This is called the peep system. Peep system. I'll put it in a little bio. Want to know year to date. Peep system. Get ready to learn DJ Jones, buddy. I just don't even know what you're talking about personally. Okay. So here's where I'm going to be too. The reason I'm looking like I'm having a hard time right now is because I still want to play the Browns and I still want to play the under. So I guess you're playing little Jordan Humphreys as well. I don't even know what that means. I do like Javonte Williams. Your Chubb bet's better than all those. Yep. I like the yellow peeps. I'm not really a peeps guy. Jerry Jeudy is Winston's go-to guy since he's been plugged in. Yeah, I just think that the Broncos are going to probably game plan around stop taking that away. I don't think again, I want to remind you guys, I don't want to buy a bad team off of a loss. You're buying them at their highest, right? But you're getting 6 points. Jameis Winston just had a really good game playing in the snow. He's been all over social media. The Lord bless us playing in some snow today. A great video. You'll love it, right? Heartfelt. Steak punched in Broncos? No, he didn't. Dude, Steak is a motherfucker. Did he really? I don't see Steak's notification. If Steak did that, he's a motherfucker. Steak, are you in here still? Fucking guy. Literally over here saying I like the Browns, and this guy doesn't even have one word to contribute to the game, and he just fucking in silence over there. He's in Colorado. Why not? I got the noti too. What did he do? Is he silent? Did he block me? You know, you can like post stories on Instagram and block people from seeing them. I'll call him right fucking now. Who does he think he is? This fucking guy.
Yo.
You just punched in the Broncos chat saying?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
I like the Broncos.
The whole time I'm over here telling you I like the Browns, you didn't say one thing.
You literally said on stream you like the Broncos and the under.
I did not say I like the Broncos and the under. I said I like the Browns.
Yeah, I'll rewind the tape because you did. I hate the Browns.
Wait. McKiffin is saying I did say that.
Yeah, you did.
I did?
Yeah. Even if it was an accident, it was probably the correct accident. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Well, just to correct myself, I like the Browns. I did not like the Broncos.
Okay, I hate the Browns.
Okay.
So we can't collab again, which is good because we're 0-3.
Okay. One guy in YouTube said he 100% heard the Broncos and under. I like that guy. Okay, hold on. Wait, while you're here.
Okay.
I'm with you because ultimately I can't play the Browns because I don't want to buy bad teams off of wins.
And rest.
But hear me out. Do you like the under?
Yes, but not as much as I like the Broncos. Jameis Winston off a big win is an auto fade.
Okay, and then I don't know if did you hear my system play about Nick Chubb or no?
No, I heard you say you like Nick Chubb, but no, I didn't hear the system play.
The only reason I like him, it has nothing to do with like trying to time him up or anything like that. This is the same thing as Derrick Henry. We've done this stream for an hour and a half. 100 people are chatting. Player props. Now
no one said anything.
Nothing. And you go on.
That's the first time. Then that's the first time the Browns played a game, and no one said Chubb because usually everyone's saying Chubb.
Exactly. And if you go on Action Network and you look at the player props, there's nine bets punched in. Nobody's on Chubb. That's exactly what happened when I was sitting next to you at that bar.
About Derrick Henry, yeah, you did nail that.
Okay, so 56.5 rushing yards. I'm on that. But before I let you go, are you when are you back, tonight or tomorrow?
Today. I'll stream with you tomorrow if you want.
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
Or you could just let me and Prime run the show.
Honestly, I might remove myself while you're there. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I think I'm gonna play the first half under. How do you feel about that?
All right, I feel good about it.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Bye. All right, fine. Steak is off the hook. It's 12:05. I do have to shut it down. I got to go have lunch with my sister. It's not till 1 o'clock though. Hold on, let me see how much time I have. I'm gonna try to be a good son today. Remember, it's my last day here. I fly home tomorrow. I'm gonna take my mom's car, put a little gas in it, put some air in her tires. Hold on, where am I going? I gotta see where I'm going here. How far away am I? 20 minutes. Okay, I have some time. DGen, read my DM if you can. Can you put it in here? If you don't mind, can you put it in here? Travis Cash's rush attempts line 4 or 5 games. Yep. Need some gas, DGen. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, I'm off the Browns, but I still like the Browns. Are the Browns missed the playoffs? Can I cash that yet? I need that. I really need that one. See if the fucking Ravens, Chargers, and Rams are all going to go over their win total. Oh wait, sorry. DM's them top, buddy. All right, Chew, I got you. What did Budman do? Need some gas, Dejan? I don't get that. Levine's mom just turned 60 yesterday, and they went out to celebrate, so maybe she attends tonight's game. You think Levine losing for his mom on her belated B-Day? 40 plus is plus 1,500 on FanDuel. I like that. How do you know they went out to dinner? Did you pull the Ahan special? Are you stalking? Are you staking out of every restaurant nearby to try to get a picture of them? I don't know how that guy takes so many pictures with celebrities in restaurants. I lived in New York 11 years. I think I've bumped into like 5 celebrities. I follow Bulls Nation. He's asking if you need weed, gas. Oh, okay. I did not know weed was gas. Gas? No. I like ganja. Pot. All right, guys. Good stream. Fun stream. Love Mondays. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Which we're what are we at? What are we at right now? We're at 669. 669. Are you out of your mind? Here, if you guys are in Twitch, if you don't mind, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would be awesome. Thank you if you guys are watching in Twitter. Appreciate you. It's been fun. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do. I'm on Chubb, but I think I'm going to go. Under. James off a big game. Can fade that. Bo Nix in primetime. Home primetime game. Can fade that. But I'm not trying to fade Bo Nix like the player. I'm trying to fade like a rookie quarterback, if that makes sense. I'll probably regret it. All right. That's it, guys. I'm going to shut it down. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you all win more bets than you lose. Again, thank you very much for all the support. It's been fun. Had a great time. Hope you had a great holiday. No winners given today. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna go on TikTok live a little bit later when I get back home. We'll talk ice. We'll talk NBA. All right. Thank you, Jay Pre. Thank you, Bookachu. And don't forget, I guess we're having fucking Prime on stream tomorrow. So Steak got his fucking way. Steak got his way. All right, guys. Who wants to get rated? By the way, does anybody watch BetQL? These guys are on 24/7. I don't even know what they are. I can send you over to Owner's Box. Say hello to those fucking Canadian sons of bitches. I do probably need to get. I'm going to tail Freddie today. Raid Owners Box Sports. All right, cool. All right, guys. Join the raid. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck on all your bets. Not really rooting for the Browns or Broncos, but I probably will be on a first quarter under or a first half under or some like no touchdown special. All right. Nick Chubb, 2, Peep System 1-0. We'll see how it goes. Have a great day. Thank you as always. Appreciate you. Good luck tonight. Peace.